One last segment of the whole part teaching method that we would like to demonstrate will be the active hitting. Rather than to go through grip, stance, weight transfer, and all of that, I've decided to pick out just two segments of things that you can do that are the most glaring areas that we see that kids have mistakes. And a lot of that is the weight transfer. A lot of kids will stand with their weight on the balls of their feet at what we call the 50-50 position. And you can tell where I'm standing, guys, that my weight is 50% here and 50% here when I get ready to swing. The problem is if I leave it here and stride forward, the weight is now forward on this foot. And if she throws me a change up or something off speed that I can't handle, I'm going to be out here fishing for that largemouth bass. So in order to be able to stride to the ball, what you have to be able to do is put the weight on the inside part of your legs. Feel these muscles get tense here and lean it back right over that back foot so that you have your chin, your belly button centered on the ball of that back foot. From this position to hit, I can now lift my front foot without making a commitment. Do you notice where I'm sticking my foot? Anywhere I want to right now, because I have my chin, belly button centered over the ball of my back foot. So now when I stride forward, I do not transfer my weight. So let's attempt to do this. This is called a dead foot drill, and we'll call it 50-50 to 60. Now don't lean back, keep your shoulders level. Don't lean back like this to get to 60. Let's start at the 50-50 position with our hands. We're very comfortable, weight on the balls of our feet. Back to 60. And take a step as if we were stepping on ice or if we were stepping on eggs. Very good. Let's go again. 50-50. 60. 40. Okay. 50-50. 60. 40. Watch where my hands go on the 40. My hands have to go to a loading position, a short cocking position. 50-50. 60, 40. As I stride, my hands go back just a little bit to throw a punch, so it's not moving from a dead position. 50-50, 60, 40. Now, see where your weight's still back? See how you step here? You have weight transfer here. You step to what we call a dead foot, almost like a dance. Play the music. There you go. And it supports a little weight. I can step down hard. Look how I'm stepping down hard, but where's my weight sitting? Right here. So that when I swing, hips and hands go to the ball. Okay, let's try her again. 50-50, 60, 40 to the inside ball of the front foot, not the toe. Inside ball of the front foot. All right, 50-50, 60, 40. Excellent. Now for a drill to help illustrate this point, I'd like you to step up to the plate here. We're going to attempt to break this segment of the swing down and stand as if you were hitting in this direction here. Come on up to the plate a little bit more right here, okay? Make sure as an instructor that you throw the ball directly out front and not straight at the hitter. It could be a little bit dangerous, okay? So what we're going to have you do, when I hold my hand straight out like this, you are in a 50-50 position right now. When my hand goes out here, you go to 60. When my hand goes down, you go to 40. As an instructor, I will count 1001 and then flip the ball. And what it actually does, as you will see, is it will separate the stride from the swing. Even though they come simultaneously, 1-2, it will show the different segments rather than just swinging as you stride, because then you become susceptible to an off-speed pitch. Okay, you're at 50-50 now with good bend in your knees, the weight evenly distributed on the balls of your feet. 60, 40, good, okay? 50-50, 60, 40, excellent. Okay, one other aspect of the swing that is very difficult to teach or for kids to show mastery at is spinning on the back foot. And there's a great drill that you can use to help teach this segment of the swing. You'll see a lot of different things in swings. You'll see a lot of swings that will do this. They'll step and swing as if this foot were nailed to the ground, and they'll break this whole back leg down when they swing. And I call it the town and country swing. I've got half of my energy going to town and half of my energy going to the country. And what I want to do is get both of them in the same city limits right here so that we have a natural flow towards the pitcher. One easy way to do it is to stick your bat behind your back. There are many different ways, but this would be one solution here. Put it behind your back. Get into your 50-50 position. We're leaning back just a little bit, weight over the chin, belly button, ball of foot. Now we go to stride to a dead foot and spin. Excellent. Look where your feet are. Everybody is on the ball of their back foot. That's outstanding. You guys have had great coaching. Okay, 50-50, 60, 40, spin. Now, I'm going to add one more slight important thing, and probably the most important thing in your swing, and that's your chin. This aspect of hitting is probably the hardest thing for kids to master. They want to do what I call the Velcro chin. They want to start it right here, and when they go to swing, they want it to stay right on that shoulder and they go flying out of there. The chin never moves in the swing. The chin sits stationary and both shoulders rotate from the front to the back shoulder. But did you notice my shoulders rotated around my chin? My chin did not do this and move back to the back shoulder. My head stayed still and I brought the chin right on around to that shoulder. Okay, now one easy way to do this in your house. If you have a full-length mirror, could be scary for some of you, but if you have a full-length mirror, do this same drill in the mirror, bat behind your back, and look where the pitcher would be. But as you stride, try to peek into the mirror and see if your back foot will spin. Another term people use is squash the bug. If you were to step up on a bug and smash it and do this to the bug, that's what your back foot does. You spin on the ball of the back foot. So if I'm in this position here now, let's everybody try this. We're at 50-50, good bend in our knees, weight on the balls of our feet. We're looking at the pitcher. We go back slightly to 60 so that we can now step under control to our front foot. When we land, our head stays right there so that as we spin, we can look down in the mirror and see our back foot. Yeah, I did spin on my back foot. If I'm looking off here, I can't tell that. I have to turn around and look back down here in the mirror to see if I spun on my back foot. Now, something to look for as a mistake. If you catch yourself doing this, leaning forward and you're on the toe of your back foot, your weight's transferring. You want to spin, and let me use you as an example. Come right over here and stand where I was. Imagine if I were taking a stake, if I could do this, and pounding this thing right down the middle of your body so that you couldn't move forward or backward. An imaginary stake. When you swing, your hips are going to have to rotate when you spin right here. You cannot do this way out here. See the difference? Because now the weight's on the front foot, and if they throw a change of pace pitch, whatever it happens to be, you're in trouble. So you're almost rotating around this axis. Under good balance. And you're starting from a balanced position. When you go back to 60, you've got your chin and your belly button sitting over the ball of this back foot, which allows you to pick this foot up and step under control. When you're in a 50-50 position, you can't do that. These drills will help isolate, as you notice in all the other drills we've done for whole part method, just this segment of the swing, or just another segment of the swing.